Okay, so let's go back to the business. Let's go back to the business. So the business, you have social media, right?
Yes, I do.
So do you find that social media helps you do a lot of your marketing and selling for your jewelry pieces?
Yes and no. It helps more with putting my name out there. So when I go somewhere, people recognize me. I don't
Okay.
do much of my sales usually come from the fairs or the shows.
Okay, okay.
Not necessarily the Haitian fairs and shows, but social media allows me to connect with some people that either I knew a long time before
Okay.
that didn't know I was into this now,
Okay.
and new people that are seeing me, and I'm able to see what's out there and see the people that are doing the same things, but not much sales from social media as of right now.
Okay, so your pieces, are they only available to the people in South Florida right now, or do you find yourself getting a lot of people from outside of the city, outside of the state, the country?
Most of my consistent sales come from outside of South Florida.
Okay, yeah.
I do a lot
Caribbean?
of Caribbean and a lot of vegan.
Okay,
A lot of
makes
vegan,
sense.
vegan and yoga instructors and different things like that.
Makes
I
sense.
get most of my orders are from non-Haitians at this point.
Ya, m kompon, paske tout bay se organik kounya, depi se manje, rad,
C'est ça.
make-up, tout sa se organik
C'est
kounya.
organik. Gen un point que m'ta remen soulever sou sa, c'est que nan communauté nou, en parti c'est faute mwen et faute l'autre artiste et créateur qui vin avant yo. Nou pa fè un bon travail nan van valeur artistique nou.
Oui.
Nou pa fè un bon travail nan fè moun yo kompren nécessité pour yo supporter nous-mêmes pour nous créer parce que sans un support yo, nous vraiment pas qu'à créer.
Okay.
Et nous pas nous-mêmes, c'est difficile pour nous en tant qu'artistes et surtout haïtiens et surtout femmes haïtiennes pour nous vraiment mettre en phase sous et processus et création j'en est difficile,
Okay.
j'en est différent. So moun yo là yo vini yo juste ouais prix que nous mettons, yo pas comprendre ni parce que yo ka nan ti marché, yo ka aller dans Walmart, yo joindre en pièce bijou, yo pas comprendre différence entre un bagage unique, c'est un monde qui fait avec yo même en l'esprit
Okay.
et avec un monde qui fait dans factory côté gain 10 millions sur machine qui a fait.
Comprendre.
So dans ce sens ça moi-même avec l'autre créateur yo, moi trouver nous fail. Nous supposés faire plus pour moun yo ka comprendre plus et peut-être le ça commencer à acheter et buy création de valeur.
I like that. I like that. I feel like stuff like that keeps you busy. It keeps you educated. So I understand where you're coming from. So I know, like with me, I'm on social media. I market my business through social media, but I also find a lot of inspirations on social media. Also, do you have any inspirations that you find on social media? Anybody that inspires you on social media when it comes to your jewelry pieces or other things?
I do. On social media itself, there's Iris Apfel.
Okay.
She's I think she's 94, 96 now. Every time I make a piece or I'm about to make something, I'm like, okay, this is too wild. This is too out there. All I got to do is go look at one of her pictures.
Okay.
She wears all her colors on her. And so when I have doubts with how out there I'm getting, I go look at her stuff and I'm like, nah, I'm fine. And I continue making it.
But I feel like with art, with pieces like this, jewelry, any form of art, whether it be hair, makeup, clothing, it's an expression of yourself.
It is.
It's it's something that you're representing that represents yourself, and other people that may have similar characteristics to you. You're being able to cater to them.
Yes. What I'm finding is I'm learning. I'm in the process of learning myself as I create. I like to say that I didn't look for making jewelry; it looked for me. The more I create, the more I'm learning about myself. The more I'm seeing myself through some of my pieces or pieces of me that I didn't know are coming through the creative process, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm connecting more with nature. I'm appreciating people more.
Wonderful.
I'm appreciating the times that I have that I can sit still and create a lot more than I did before.
Okay.
So it definitely is a growth process.
So like a sense of artistic freedom.
Yes.
I like that. I like
it brings me a balance that I couldn't have before.
Right. Takes you to a peaceful place.
It does. At some point, it's starting to get to a point where it's gonna sound weird, but I almost lose myself sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes I would know today I want to paint.
Okay.
Or today I want to work with wood. Or today I want to work with eggshells. And that's the only control that I have. Just knowing which medium I'm gonna work with. Once I start, it really takes over. It takes a life of its own. Sometimes I find myself doubting.
Right. I think that's when you create your best work, probably, when you doubt.
That is when, because I was self-taught, so it gets, sometimes you question yourself, but now I just know to let the piece create itself. I'm just the medium.
Wonderful.
I'm just there for it to go through me.
Wonderful. Well,